Hello and welcome to my webinar where I go over the LipoSculpt stubborn fat and cellulite reduction technique. Here I will explain what LipoSculpt is, how the treatment works, what to expect during and after your session, and more. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Irina and I have over a decade of experience in manual therapies and body aesthetics. Back in Vancouver, Canada, I ran a successful body contouring clinic, and I have now decided to bring our most effective treatment for stubborn fat and cellulite reduction, LipoSculpt, to the Cayman Islands. So what is LipoSculpt? LipoSculpt is a manual body contouring technique. It is completely non-invasive and non-machine based, with results comparable to surgical liposuction minus the scars, irregularities, and other surgical risks. LipoSculpt manually reshapes areas of stubborn, genetically programmed fat that do not respond to diet and exercise. If you are at or near your ideal weight and have areas of fat or cellulite that you just cannot shift, then this is a great treatment option for you. So let's talk about fibrous fat. This type of fat is part of your genetically determined body shape. So if you, for example, struggle with prominent saddlebags, love handles, or other stubborn areas, there is a chance you will find the same issue in other family members as well. This type of fat is dense, interwoven with connective tissue, and does not participate in normal metabolic exchanges. So that means it's very resistant to diet and exercise. Stubborn fat is commonly found in the saddlebags, inner thighs, love handles, abdomen, bra roll area, buffalo hump, arms, around the knees, and in the calves. And these are all areas that we can treat with our LipoSculpt technique, and many are backed by our money-back guarantee. LipoSculpt treatments are quite long because we need to safely manually soften the fibrous fat, which does take a long time. Depending on the area size and the density of the fat, the treatments can range anywhere from 1 to 3 hours. We treat only one area per session, and it is important to note that paired areas such as saddlebags and love handles count as 2 areas. The paired area can be treated 5 to 7 days later, and a repeat treatment on the same area can be performed after 6 to 8 weeks. So as I mentioned earlier, LipoSculpt is a technique which manually softens stubborn fat. This manual processing also initiates a controlled inflammatory response, and all of this results in the body eliminating the stubborn fat over the following 6 to 8 weeks. Because the area softens and nutrient exchange speeds up, there is also an improvement in tissue health and appearance in contrast with liposuction, which results in poor tissue health due to internal scarring and damage to blood vessels and lymphatics. So let me tell you what you can expect during your session. We first slowly warm up the area, and this is very important as it helps minimize your discomfort and also prevents bruising. We then start working deeper into the tissue and end the session by deeply engaging and softening the fibrous fat layer. This is not a relaxing massage. It is an intensive session, and some discomfort is to be expected. Typically, the first and last 20 minutes are the most uncomfortable, but most clients do tolerate it well. That being said, if you are a very sensitive person or cannot tolerate discomfort, then this is not the treatment for you. After this session, you can expect swelling, soreness, and erythema or redness. These are desirable effects, and they show that we have properly engaged the tissue. Most of these symptoms last 5 to 7 days. In the next slides, I will go over these after effects and show you some pictures so you know what to expect. These pictures here show how the area typically looks like at the end of the session. Do you see those lines? They are created during the last 20 minutes of the session when we are deeply engaging and softening the fibrous fat. Don't worry, those lines disappear shortly after the session. As you can see, the tissue is worked deeply, but the color is uniform without broken blood vessels. In these pictures here, you can see the swelling that develops after the session, as well as the erythema, which appears in the first 24 hours. The erythema can be brown, red, or pink, and is a sign that we have properly engaged the fibrous fat. It is very important to understand that this erythema is not a bruise. Bruising looks quite different. It happens because the blood vessels have been damaged and typically lasts for many weeks. Erythema occurs due to the dilation of the blood vessels and typically disappears within 5 to 7 days. Following the aftercare instructions ensures that you achieve the best results possible and have a smooth recovery. We advise to refrain from drinking for 24 to 48 hours post-treatment and to avoid heavy exercise, hot baths, saunas, or steam rooms for 3 to 5 days. The purpose of this treatment is to create controlled inflammation. This inflammation is what helps the area remodel, so it is very important to avoid anything that reduces this inflammation in the first week, such as anti-inflammatory medication, ice packs, compression wear, or lymphatic drainage on the treated area. You should also not receive any other body contouring treatments on the area for 6 to 8 weeks. We do not ask you to try to lose weight, but you should also not be actively putting on weight for the 6 to 8 weeks when your results develop. We proudly offer a visible result guarantee unlike any other in the body contouring world. We guarantee visible results after 2 sessions per side for saddlebags and after 1 session for love handles, knees, abdomen, the bra roll, and the buffalo hump. We will take your photos in person after 6 to 8 weeks, and if there is no visible result, we will refund you your full treatment fee. All we ask is that you follow our aftercare instructions and maintain a stable weight. Thank you for listening to this presentation, and I hope that you now have a better understanding of what this treatment is and if it might be the right option for you. If you have any questions, please refer to the FAQ page on our website or send us an email and we will be happy to assist you.